Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to Soul Sundays. Sagittarius, we're going to do a quick 3-card spread, one for mind, body and soul for your week ahead. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my highest self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Please tell me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. I asked for 3 cards, one for mind, body and soul for their week ahead. What are the most important messages for them, please? Starting with mindset. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's coming up. How are you guys all doing? It's been really intense energy with Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces in the 12th. It's been asking us to really dig deep into our subconscious mind and think about what we want in this life. I know a lot of people have been struggling. Yeah, I was getting that vibe. 3 of Angels, 3 of Swords. I know a lot of people have been struggling, and I can see that that's been the same for you guys as well. Just on trying to figure out what they're doing, where they're going, it's been heavy. But the great news is we have a new moon coming up in the sign of Aries on the 4th of the 5th. Sister sign to you, fire sign, fellow fire sign, so you'll feel the shift. Little point to note for those that don't follow astrology, but Jupiter is going retrograde, okay? Yes, Jupiter's in your sign, but you will feel... you've had this such great energy, you know, this, I think I said your last reading was the path to brilliance. You had so much going, you've got so much going for you right this year, and I've said that many times. Your yearly reading speaks of the winner, but in this period you're going to find a little step back where you need to go back and review things. It's not intense like Mercury, okay? It's not going to be the same kind of energy, particularly because Jupiter is in its home sign, i.e. your sign, Sagittarius, but you will find that things will be a little bit fuzzy for you, okay, until we get into May. But you've got a few more days, new moon in Aries, then like a week before we've got Jupiter going retrograde. There it is. Connection, beautiful. Okay, so I think one of the ways that you can kind of find balance if you're looking for answers is connecting with nature, connecting with people. Just hug someone, okay? 3 of Angels, clarification. So what does this mean? This is the 3 of Swords. It speaks about heartbreak, okay? In typical traditional tarot, it speaks about sorrow, strife, absence, delay, things being on hold. But what I love about seeing this card, and there's always a plus to every side, right? A light and shade, is that once we go through this period and you're coming through it, this is not new, then we can get through to the other side. So for some of you, you could have experienced a breakdown in relationships in the last couple of weeks. Maybe it's a breakdown to have a breakthrough. And I know that you're reading for your Soul Sunday's read for last week was the path to brilliance, and often we have to make a lot of changes when we want to achieve the things that we want. I had this fantastic conversation with a friend of mine last week about manifestation, and you know, when we're trying to bring things through and draw things to us, it's like, well, why is all this challenging stuff? Because we were talking about stuff that I'm trying to manifest, or that I am manifesting, I should say. Why is all this negative stuff happening to you, or why is this negative stuff happening to you, Susan, whatever your name? And the truth is that it's preparing me for exactly what I've asked for. I have no fear in knowing that these things that are falling down around me, or this heartbreak and loss of certain people, although I'll mourn them, I know that that needs to happen in order to get me to what I've asked for, okay? It's, you know, this is what always amazes me about people when they're manifesting and they're asking for things. It's like, you can't just expect something big, particularly the big stuff, the life-changing stuff, to come in without having something else taken away. The universe is trying to clear the deck so it can give you exactly what it's asked for. And this is what I feel like is happening for you this week, Sagittarius. You're trying to clear the deck, remove anything that doesn't serve you anymore to bring you your highest good. The whole right side of my head and my face is tingling right now, so it's a confirmation from one of my guides that that's really true for you. Through the experience of hurt and pain, you come to know that what you don't want, and become clear about what you do want. Nothing has gone wrong. The 3 of Angels senses you are ready to move beyond the pain caused by another's actions or words. There is anguish over a delay or a missed opportunity. Perhaps too much importance was placed on a specific outcome that did not eventuate. 3 is the number of joy, and this is where our blockage lies. Allow the pain to enter and exit through the wounds of your heart, and don't fight against it or lose yourself in wonderings over why this has happened. Let all just be as it is. You have not done anything wrong. As you embrace your pain, it will subside and healing will begin. I'm excited for you because I know what comes on the other side of this, right? And as you go through that Jupiter retrograde, then the flip side of that when we come into May, boom, look out, all right? Just hang in there. Diet is important here as the card that you've pulled up for your health. So it's talking about whatever you're eating and consuming. Particularly in this deck, it speaks about eating more fruit and vegetables, but particularly fruit. So for some of you, maybe it's that you're not getting enough fiber in your diet. For others of you, if you eat pretty healthily, then this could be asking you to go and see a specialist, a nutritionist, a naturopath, someone like that, because I feel like maybe some of the healthy foods that you are consuming, and they are healthy foods, like maybe you're eating bananas, but you should be on a FODMAP diet, for example, because it's not great for your gut, that kind of thing. I feel like it's telling you to go check that out. You'll know if that pertains to you. If it doesn't, remember this is a general reading, so that might not be your message for this week. It might be more about mindset. But I definitely think if you've kind of let your diet slip, then this is the message to pull it back in. Connection. I love this card. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that artwork? She reminds me of, I just recently watched Aquaman. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's actually quite good. You know, for like a comic kind of movie in play, but I got totally sucked in with Nicole Kidman and that guy that's with their crazy eyes. It's built like The Rock. But yeah, it's funny because I see this being very similar to that. It's like connected to the ocean, connected to the universe and everything that's around you, like being connected to nature. This is a really beautiful card, to be honest, and I feel like maybe whatever the heartbreak or breakdown's gone through, it's allowing you to reconnect to yourself. Find yourself by, there you go, find yourself by losing yourself in a conversation, a story, or someone's eyes. Be vulnerable, be emotional, and be moved to deeper understanding. Empathy is required. Let the pain, suffering, love, and joy of others find a way home in your heart. Accepting another without reservation means accepting yourself as well. It's really beautiful. It's almost like if you are going through this sorrow and you're going through changes, it's a needing to accept the situation for what it is. Accept yourself for who you are and find yourself by losing yourself in conversation or story. Beautiful week, okay? It may be challenging, it may be a little bit tough, particularly for those who are going through a breakdown. I feel you, but just know that the flip side of that, okay, is going to be something wonderful. You really are on this path to brilliant, Sagittarius, and I can't wait to see what's coming for you in May. For now though, that was your reading. I hope you found it helpful. Please hit the thumbs up if you like this video. It helps the channel more than you know, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.